Hello, my name is Jennifer Terri. I'm a Philippine Travel Updates. Today is March 2. Yay! Yesterday, the Philippines started its transition to new normal, in which Manila and other 38 places in the country is under Alert Level 1, the most relaxed alert level in the country, in which businesses, government operations can operate at full capacity. And you may notice that in public transportations, yes, full sitting capacity is allowed under Alert Level 1. And not just that, government also dropped quarantine for asymptomatic close contacts who are fully vaccinated. So for areas under Alert Level 1, if you are not experiencing any symptoms and you have been exposed to a positive case, you will not have to quarantine. No mandatory testing, just self-monitoring. Just like international travelers, you land in the country, there is no quarantine, just self-monitoring. Except, of course, if there is an LGU protocol. But majority, there's no quarantine, even in the final destination. Another sign that the Philippines really is moving forward. It's not just talks, but this is happening, guys. The Department of Health COVID-19 bulletins to report only severe cases, deaths starting March 7. On the day Manila and most of the country transitioned to a new normal, the Department of Health announced that it will stop its daily reports of new COVID cases. Instead of reporting every day, oh, we had 1,000 cases, new cases, and then majority of that is just mild, they will move away from that. Instead, the Department of Health will only issue weekly bulletins reporting the number of severe cases and deaths and the occupancy rates of hospitals and intensive care units. So yeah, I mean, majority of cases are just really mild. Many people just stay at home to do their quarantine. So this way of reporting is permanent. In the words of the Department of Health Undersecretary, as to the case numbers, if it's mild, we treat it like it's part of our lives. Jar, we live with the virus, we focus on the critical. Finally, we are at this stage. Ay, nako, thank you, Lord. Now, Bureau of Immigration released an announcement today that they will also be operating at full capacity, especially in Manila. Manila is under Alert Level 1. No more work from home arrangement. All immigration staff will be able to report on site. According to the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner, fully vaccinated individuals will be allowed entry in Bureau of Immigration offices. Those who are unvaccinated and partially vaccinated are still required to secure their slots from the Bureau's online appointment system, especially if it's in Manila, Manila offices. So you guys, if you're fully vaxxed, you can do walk-in for your visa extensions or applications. So when you go to the immigration, make sure you bring your proof of vaccination. Apart from loosening up the restrictions in the country, they're also talking about face-to-face classes for Filipino children. If you didn't know, the Filipinos, since April 2020, has been doing online classes or blended classes. I really feel so sorry for children here. No, it's just different learning online rather than being in class. I think we are the last country in the world whose children are still not back in school. In living with COVID, the government also announced their recommendation in the final months of the Duterte administration. These are a 10-point agenda to restore jobs and bring more people out of poverty. And it's happening. Focus on severe and death, vaccination, healthcare capacity, schooling face-to-face. This is ongoing. And you guys, domestic travel, international travel, it's already happened. International travel, they open up to foreign tourists. And with this economic development plan of domestic travel, international travel, two things I'm really hoping that the government would act on. Domestic travel, I'm just gonna say it, junk espas. Yeah. Just accept vaccination proof for the fully vaccinated, and that's it. I just think that espas is just another layer of things to do. It discourages people to travel. You know, if you are a tourist, you don't really want to be answering forms and waiting for a travel coordination permit. You want to relax. You just book a ticket, stay in a nice resort, no, not worry about espas. And on international travel, allow visa-required nationals to apply for a visa without a need for an EED. Let them apply for a visa at the Philippine embassies just like before. You can require a vaccination proof, the travel insurance, the return ticket, just like visa-free countries. A lot of them want to come here. Some of them want to retire. Others want to study. Others want to see their loved ones. Let us open up to the world, not just to 157. That's very limiting. And if visa fee they will be paying, that's income for the government. So why restrict to only 157 when we can open up to the world, right? They would like to open up the country, to encourage more Filipinos and even foreigners to travel international, domestic. We're hoping that they could also relax the requirements for entry, such as the RT-PCR, allow antigen, and hopefully soon that we can follow other countries like UAE that have removed the testing requirement before entry. Yeah, at least man lang sana antigen test po for this month or even next month, tanggapin na po. Antigen test, it's much cheaper. The RT-PCR test, mahal po talaga siya abroad. Increase the arrival capacity. Increase it further in Manila. Bring it back to pre-pandemic times. Nobody is quarantining anymore. Only very few unvaccinated travelers are entering the country. They are Filipinos anyway. So, sana man lang yung travel capacity, bring it back to pre-pandemic times. 5,000 is still low. Maliit pa rin yung 5,000 sa Manila. At least gawan nyo yung 10,000 na. Diba? On another side of the world, airspace closures causing global flight disruption. As you know, the war that it's going on between Ukraine and Russia, the invasion. Some countries have closed their airspace to Russia, and that may affect some flights, especially in Europe parts po. Just be mindful, be alert of your airline advisories if you are in those affected areas. Well, we would like to thank the government of Poland for accepting Filipinos. Today, 13 Filipinos repatriated from Ukraine were able to land in the Philippines. Among them is 1 baby and 3 students. They fled Ukraine when the invasion began, and they are able to return to the country safe and sound. Thank you to the Polish government for accepting them temporarily. And then thank you for the Department of Foreign Affairs for this repatriation. Hopefully that for Filipinos left in Ukraine and in Russia, they are both safe po. Na sana po nasa maayos kayong kalagayan and safe kayo. Now this is all the update for today, guys. Later, we'll talk about the flights for the month of March. I'll see you with another travel update. Stay safe and God bless. Bye!